This is it. In the middle of the corona crisis, I'm starting my very own vlog. This is the first video. Nothing spectacular, but hopefully the start of a legendary journey. I'm doing this because I realized that I need to work much harder to make my dreams come true. I'm almost 30 by now, and looking back at what I've achieved so far, I'm nowhere near where I wanted to be at this point in my life. I wanted to conquer the world and become a king. A rich, successful and strong man. Lots of girls around me and living the life I want. Here I am now, talking to you guys, and I've got nothing to show. I'm currently unemployed, I'm still stuck in my boring hometown, and I don't even have a girlfriend at the moment. How the hell did that happen? During my past 10 years, I was in a huge identity crisis. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do with my future. I totally lost sight of my ambitions and dreams. It was a time where I was a man full of insecurities. Unconfident, aimless, boring and weak. The opposite of what I wanted to become. It all started shortly before I turned 20. I had lots of big dreams when I left high school and proclaimed to everyone that I would reach them in the next 10 years. But instead of working towards these goals, I simply kept on dreaming. I talked daily about what I wanted to achieve, but never lifted a finger. Days passed, weeks passed, months, even years, and I spent my time imagining my future and doing nothing for it. While others were establishing their lives and celebrated small successes, I was standing still. Slowly but surely I realized that I was not a king, but a loser. Suddenly I was ashamed of my failures and of who I was. I tried to escape reality by playing games all day long and by imitating other people, even the fictional characters from the games I played. I tried to become someone else and forget that young man who failed with everything. And that was the biggest mistake of my life. I put on mask after mask and buried my true personality under all those layers of fake personas, until I forgot who I really was. I chased dreams that weren't mine and lived the lives of others. In the end, I wasn't even the characters I admired. I was no one. And this is when I started doubting everything I was. My appearance, my behavior, my voice, everything. And these doubts resulted in me becoming afraid of showing my true self. I thought, no one likes such a miserable guy. This shattered my confidence to a point where I lost complete trust in myself. After years of stumbling aimlessly through life, I realized I had to do something. I couldn't live on like that. Finding back to my true self was a process that took all those years until today. And I had to do it all by myself because I had no one who could help me. And I think I did this in 3 phases. The first phase consisted of ripping off all those masks. As one after another fell, more and more weight was lifted off my shoulders. I felt as if I could breathe again for the first time in my life. After I removed all those masks, phase 2 began. Imagine my personality is like a blank page now. No lines, no contents, nothing. This is what I looked at after I removed all of my fake personas. My personality was like a new sheet of paper, the start of a new story. But what should I write about? Do I even have a topic? Those questions led to phase 3. My true self was still somewhere within me. I just had to release it. And I did this by remembering what I love, my passions, my dreams, the things that make me happy. And those are the topics that I want to write about on my blank page. This would be my story. And maybe it will fill an entire book someday. At first it was difficult to accept my true personality, and I needed some time to get used to it. Sometimes I hid it again because I was afraid people would judge me. But I rediscovered so many positive things about me that I realized I'm actually not as miserable as I used to think. And this filled me with some pride and confidence. This last phase especially required a lot of time and focus. Every day was like an 8-hour working day on my own person. And this was the reason why I had to stop making videos during that time. It's now just a few weeks that I've finished phase 3. Since then I feel much more relaxed and natural. But the process of finding myself is far from over. I'm just starting to define myself as an individual again. You know, I lost 10 years of personal development, so I have some catch-up work in front of me now. But thinking and talking too much is poison as well, and that's why I have to act now. Because filming, creating is one of my passions, I decided to start this vlog. My work here on YouTube helps me to follow my path and stay ambitious. And the videos are a great opportunity to share my life with the world. I mean, this is what YouTube is all about, sharing and connecting with people. As a kid, I always imagined robot flying cameras constantly accompanying me and filming everything that I did. Why not making this dream come true? This is my last chance. If I fail this time, I'll give up on my dreams entirely. But believe me, I don't intend to stop until I'm king. For the first time in my life, I feel really ready to conquer the world. Some major things will change on this channel from now on. For example, I won't be the adventurer anymore. I still love adventures, and I will still travel as much as I can, but I want to share so much more of who I am. The man you saw in all those past videos was maybe 10% of my true personality. This time I want to be just me, 100% natural, 100% Don Rafael. Man, I should make a slogan out of this. If there's one lesson I learned from my identity loss, it's this. Get inspired by others, but always stay true to yourself. Never forget who you are, and I'll see you next time.